Hello, Soul System. Today, we will be reclaiming feminine intuition beyond the high-functioning burnout. What is the high-functioning burnout and why it is so important, especially for us women, to understand it and know how we can heal from this? High-functioning burnout looks like when you show up outside in the world, in your workplace, with your friends, with your family, then everyone says, wow, it's amazing. How do you have it all together despite everything what is going in your life? You look great. You show up with full energy. You're very kind and very compassionate. You take care of everyone. You are on time with all your tasks, professionally and personally. You're a super mom. You're a great employer or employee. You're a great wife, or you're just great as sister, daughter, friend. Like everything looks really, really good on the outside. However, inside, you're experiencing emotional numbness. You're experiencing deep stress. You're experiencing just physical fatigue when your body feels that you cannot really go through the day. You feel that you are sleep deprived. You might lose your appetite, or you might compensate and eat too much, especially in the evenings. You feel that nothing brings you joy. And sometimes what I hear with women who feel that they have achieved everything what they could possibly dream about on paper, they still feel that void inside of themselves, like nothing matters. What's the point of it? That's how the high-functioning burnout looks like. And why are we talking about it today? And how does that connect with the feminine intuition, and why it is important to reconnect with the feminine intuition? When a woman experiencing burnout, even though for the world outside it looks like she is fine, what is happening, she starts over-functioning in a masculine energy. She puts on those big girl pants and big shoes and tries to go out there in the world acting like a man, consciously or subconsciously. Sometimes it really shows up in the way how she talks, how she dresses, the energy that she carries. You would feel like a man walked into the room, not a woman. And sometimes it is a bit more subtle, where she might be dressed like a woman, she will speak very softly. However, she takes on just so much, so many deadlines, so many projects. She takes care of everyone around her. She tries to achieve everything at the same time, which leads her to this inner exhaustion. And even though from the outside she might look fine, she's actually not. And whatever way you might have been experiencing here, I would say that when we talk about feminine intuition, this is something that really helps us to reconnect with the, first of all, energy within ourselves, so that we can take a deep inhalation, deep exhalation, and find that place inside of our heart and inside of our womb that brings us deep inner peace. We're talking here about very simple energy practices that can help any woman to reconnect with this feminine intuition and with the infinite divinity within her. Let me guide you through those just 3 simple practices that you can do any time of the day. First practice is body scanning. When you simply close your eyes, you take a deep breath with me. Deep exhalation. And you just check in with yourself how your body, your physical body is feeling right now. How much energy it has or not. And if you would imagine that your body is a battery, just ask yourself, how charged is your battery? Do you really have enough physical energy to do everything that your mind wants you to do? Just check in with yourself. And now take one more deep breath. And exhaling. And gently bring attention to your heart and check with yourself what it is that you are feeling inside of your heart, in your dear, gentle, loving heart. What emotions are you feeling right now? And is your heart full? Do you really feel like your heart is nourished, taken care of, that there's a lot of love there, that you feel just overflowing or not? Just check in with yourself. And take one more deep breath, inhaling and exhaling. And now bring your attention to the energy around you, the subtle field that surrounds your body, what some people call intuition, and we can also debate and say that intuition lives in our abdominal. We often say gut feeling. There's a reason for that. So even though technically intuition does live in our gut, for women we could say that it lives in our womb, and that's why we have this womb-voice connection. And there's a lot of work that could be done around it. And if there are blockages, energetical blockages, either in the throat or in your womb, then usually you will be struggling to reconnect to your intuition. But now if you just expand your awareness and you connect to this outer layer around your body, just see if something is there, if you're feeling something around you. This subtle field, how does it feel? And just take another deep breath into this, inhaling and exhaling. And as you're finishing this practice, I always like to do this with just somatic movements, with the free flow intuitive movement. And you can move your even hands if you are sitting, if you are standing, even better. Just allow your body to move, your head to move. Just relax your shoulders, relax your hips, relax your head, and just see the difference that it is going to make for the rest of your day today. And as we're coming to the end of our time together here today, I would like to offer you one question to ponder upon that will help you to reconnect with your feminine intuition. And the question is this: what asks to be heard beneath the overwhelm? Just check in with yourself in the silence of your heart. Now, after you have done the practice, what it is that is actually there. Is it that your body wants to rest? Or maybe your heart just wants to be held and touched and you want to experience love? How can you give this love to yourself? Or maybe it is your soul that just wants more nourishment, and then how can you nourish yourself? And what asks to be heard beneath the overwhelm? And ponder upon this question. Intuition is a soul compass that is emerging from the silence of our heart, and it is not some kind of super skill that you have to work really hard to develop. It is something you already have within you. You were born with that. Intuition is in your womb. As a woman, you have intuition. You are intuitive. And all what we are doing here is just helping you to remember how you can connect to your body in such a deep way that intuition becomes a natural part of you. When you don't have to go somewhere and look for guidance outside, but you can always look within. Close your eyes, take 1, 2, 3 deep breaths, and you know exactly what is the answer. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly what to rest and when to rest. And how it helps us with healing the high-functioning burnout. You won't go there. When you're connected with your intuition, you will know when to stop, when to draw the line, when to have clear boundaries, when to say no to others and yourself. Even if you can do something for somebody, it doesn't mean you have to. And this is a very subtle and beautiful art where, as a woman, you realize that actually, by doing less, you accomplish more. And if reclaiming feminine intuition feels like home for you, dear sister, then subscribe, follow, and come, join, take your seat in the circle. Lots of love.